Foundry is a change maker, and it's disrupted the whole healthcare system with regards to youth. And I think that as it expands, it's just going to make a bigger and bigger impact in more and more communities.
I have seen firsthand how appreciative parents are and youth are that they have a place to come where they can receive services right away.
Having the option to just go to Foundry and be like, hey, I just really need to talk to somebody, I think has made me stronger and helped me build my resilience even more.
It's an open space, and it's providing opportunities for young people and families to come alongside us and help us to build Foundry out.
It's completely changed my life, honestly, and the whole Foundry network has not only helped me with my own mental health issues, but also with my own leadership issues and what it means to be a powerful youth in my community and how to make a difference on a larger scale if you really want to.
So in 2017 and 2018, RBC made commitments to Foundry as we were really just starting to understand what peer support could look like in our centers. RBC took a leap of faith and opted to walk alongside us in this journey to develop curriculum that was really written by a young person who had worked as a peer support worker, along with various partners like Coast Mental Health and the Canadian Mental Health Association. The peer support was a decision made early on to have it as one of our 5 core services because it was a gateway into Foundry. And we found that young people often are reluctant to come into Foundry because they haven't had an experience with counseling before or with seeking help for mental health or substance use issues, and that a peer support worker was a great way to break the ice and really give youth a sense that this is an initiative that is co-designed and led by young people. Similarly, and very early on for us, is our work with families, and we see a similar need for family members who have lived experience to be trained and to really understand how they can help other family members who are coming in, again, earlier in their journey and help them along their way. And that early generous gift from RBC was really what enabled us to launch this as a core service across all our centers.
Being a youth getting to help other youth or walking alongside other youth is, like, I can't even describe it. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I think one of the most powerful moments that I have had is when I was in a peer support training. One of the participants of the training spoke about how they felt that the opportunity to become a peer support worker gives them employment based on all of the hardest moments of their lives. Those experiences actually give them the opportunity to help others. And so it's reframing all of these terrible moments in a person's life in order to actually give them the eligibility to support other people. And I think that is so unbelievable.
Now what we see is more and more that peer support workers are working alongside clinical counselors as well as psychiatrists and primary care providers to be an essential service within Foundry. So what we see really is growth. We pivoted and created a provincial virtual care center where peer support workers along with clinical counselors and clinicians are now providing support to young people from across the province. In June of 2020, we announced the next 8 communities for our Foundry expansion. And we're very proud of our partnership with RBC, which has committed $1 million over the next 5 years to support young people to be trained up in peer support curriculum and also in getting in the field training so that they can in turn work in centers as they open. In the same way, we anticipate developing a curriculum and work for our family members who are interested in doing similar work in our Foundry centers. And that will be something that will be developed over the next year and implemented in 2021-22. I think is a real testament to the strength of RBC's program and vision. So we're very pleased, obviously, with this gift. We really hope to see hundreds of young people benefit from being trained and employed as peer support workers, and then in turn working with thousands of young people walking through the doors at Foundry.
I think the work the Foundry is doing right now is the most important work that could be done around youth mental illness and substance use. RBC gets what we're trying to do. We're like-minded groups thinking together to really make a difference for youth across British Columbia. And so their gift really empowers the Foundry to do the things they need to do and to get the results that we need to get for the youth of British Columbia. When you think that 3/4 of the mental health and substance use issues develop in kids between the ages of 12 and 24, and how critical it is to get access to the supports they need, the Foundry providing a remote access for kids in rural communities is really critical. And RBC's commitment to Foundry has really enabled them to take that to the next level and be a real game changer. And I hope we have a long-lasting relationship with RBC, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everyone at RBC.